We've got Power Wheels versus X-Men figures.
You know what's happening. You know what's happening. You know what's happening. You know.
Well, I often talk, and rightfully so, about the snapshot of the kid with on the Power Wheels and the kid with whatever toy. But I think for this one, I'm gonna go a little bit more personal for me. I never really had a Power Wheels, and also, like driving when you drive enough, it's kind of arduous. Isn't it a little arduous?
Arduous?
A little bit
How?
for some people.
This
You
is
gotta
such
do
a one.
You gotta
Put your foot on the gas.
Ladies and
drive.
gentlemen, this is what a 180 sounds like.
Bruh. Arduous?
You got to deal with traffic.
No.
Right.
My God. You gotta pay insurance.
Yeah, I was like, do you need insurance? I'm not
No.
sure. That's probably, yeah.
No, you don't. You did
might.
before paying insurance on a Power Wheel.
Right. You got to change the oil and whatnot. Like, I'm not trying to do. There's a lot that goes into it. Now, do you have to get it detailed? There really just is a lot to owning a car, a lot of expenses, and I'm not, if I have a little kid, I'm not trying to break him, take all his little ducats, all his little saved money. I'm not trying to buy, take give me what you got because your Power Wheels is costing me an arm and a limb, so I'm gonna need you to go out there and work. And now the problem is we got little kids out here trying to find jobs. We got them selling lemonade.
Can you just, even if you're just listening, can you just rewind it immediately to the part where he was putting over Power Wheels like they were the toys from on top of Mount Olympus?
If I see a kid on a Power Wheels driving around,
Yeah.
I say that kid is special. That baby is special. That baby is destined for something great.
Somebody loves that child.
Someone loves that child, and that child got money. You hear? He's living high on the hog. There are tears. There are tears of children. There are tears of toys. Power Wheels, a Power Wheels toy, a child on a Power Wheels toy is elite. That's an elite child. That child is probably going to private school. That child is probably going to go on to get multiple degrees. That's the future lawyer and doctor of America right there.
You called him
That
the
is
elite
elite
kid.
kid. I agree.
You said on Mount
Right, but that
Helen
kid now
it
has a lot of expenses. Now that kid can't even be a kid. Because
He's gonna grow up too
because
fast.
He's growing up too fast, right. Now look at all the things you forced upon him. Instead, he could just be, or her. Instead, they could just be in their backyard playing with X-Men toys, being a kid, using their imagination. Now they got to worry about other cars in the street. They got to worry about the expenses. I'm an idiot. Now they got to get it detailed. They got to worry about their rims. It's too much. You put too much on this child. Now it's a burden. Now this gift, this Christmas, whatever birthday present, now instead of something that they can love and adore and use throughout their life, now you've given them a burden, a hump on their back, a cross to bear. I don't want that for my children, for any children. I don't want to give you a cross. So just based on that alone, just to save the babies, the added pressure of growing up too fast, I gotta go X-Men figures because I don't want that for the children.
So
I
you
don't.
said on Christmas morning,
Oh my God.
Johnny, I'm sorry, we got your Power Wheels.
It's gonna affect my credit score.
Oh no.
No.
God, no.
Oh, I gotta drive this Bentley around the neighborhood. Oh,
The Bills, Mom.
The Bills, right?
I'm
I
only
didn't-
in 4th grade.
Yeah. So just for that alone, I gotta go.
I gotta do my paper route in a Jeep.
What?
right. All that paper route money will be
You are
gone
something
because it
else.
goes into the Power Wheels.
This
You
is
are
the
something
most
else.
like in such a. It was not like a week had passed or a year or anything. You had time to change your mind.
10
It was
minutes.
maybe 10 minutes.
Not even.
I saw another side. I didn't consider that before.
Dude.
Oh
Oh my God.
Vote is in.
The vote is in.
It's great. That's you did a lot, but Power Wheels, dude.
Look at him.
Power Wheels.
Wolverine.
Dude, I had a huge Sabretooth and Wolverine. I'd met them fight constantly. He looks great in my Hawaiian shirt pocket. Why don't you put one in Kofi's?
Kofi
In his Hawaiian shirt pocket.
Yeah, my shirt doesn't even have a pocket.
Oh,
Dan.
okay.
Because it's not really a Hawaiian shirt. You got me a damn Halloween costume.
This is and little Wolverine sitting in my pocket. Yeah, you're great. But you messed up because I'm a Cyclops guy, dude, and I would have thrown the toy, but it's not my toy to throw. I'm a Cyclops guy.
And he
Scott
pushed it all the way
Summers.
to the other end of the
Scott
table.
Summers.
Wow, get Wolverine away from me.
Wolverine,
Scott.
that's not your girl, son.
Oh no! Jean Grey?
That's not your girl.
Kofi?
Well,
Growing up too fast now.
you know what?
Added expenses.
Scott
I was gonna
Summers.
say that that you made a good point. I thought you were going somewhere with this, but you went on a completely different tangent, which I wasn't expecting you to go on. But my thing is, the thing about Power Wheels that did suck was when it ran out of charge. Because now you driving down the street, you got your Power Wheels looking good, everybody rubbernecking, looking at you, and then you run out of charge. It becomes a completely different thing. And not everybody in the neighborhood is driving by you, shaking their heads at you. You know what I mean? Look, you thought you were hot because you had a Power Wheel. You couldn't even charge it. And now you're talking about the pressure of keeping your charge all the way up now. You know?
And also, too, you got to keep it clean. You know what I mean? Now, imagine you have a dingy Power Wheels, and now people, the little kids, they scoff at you. They look down their nose at you. It's not even clean anymore.
It's not even clean.
You got bird poop on it or whatnot. You know, you got filth on it. You got to keep it clean now. Like I said, responsibilities. A child shouldn't have to worry about that. A child shouldn't have that pressure on their chest on a daily basis. You shouldn't put a child through that kind of pain and trauma and tribulation.
In the Power Wheel?
You never know. Sometimes it rains outside and the soil will get muddy. Sometimes that happens.
And I would much rather have a toy that gets dirty because you said X-Men can be used inside and outside. If I'm outside at daycare, my X-Men are getting dirty, filthy. Then I'm doing what? Bringing them inside of the house, bringing all that dirt in the house. The Power Wheel gets dirty. It stays outside or in the garage. It does not come into the house to bring that extra filth to create an extra mess.
Wow.
That is why Power Wheels win this argument that you're making right now.
Power Wheels can come inside the house.
Why would you bring Power Wheels in the house, dude? What's wrong with you?
You know, it's fun to drive around the house.
You're making
No.
dirt. I wouldn't let my kid drive
No,
Power Wheels in
never.
the house. You get dirt all over the
Put tires on my carpet? How many mimosas you had?
Yeah.
Better come correct. I paid
I'm
for
just saying
that.
it's a possibility. And X-Men toys, you can just easily wash them in the sink. That's
true,
very
too.
easy.
You throw them right in the bath with the kids. You throw them in the bath.
Yeah, think about
Go to
that
bath,
bath time fun.
Damn, the bath time.
Bath time fun.
Okay.
I don't want my big toys like that in the bath because
These aren't that big.
later.
it's on my
I'm saying I never had the small ones. I always had the big ones.
Oh. How big were your X-Men? Were they life size?
Like 8 inches.
Were they,
were like-
8
they're like
inches?
this
Oh,
big.
okay. You didn't have a 6-foot beast you couldn't.
If I could have got one, I would have totally.
Yeah.
So let me ask this because you're on the fence and you
I
had
am on
this
the
part.
fence.
So if you walk into class or wherever your friend's house with like a brand new Wolverine and it's like, oh, this is awesome, right? New toy.
Dope.
But what's the reaction like when you pull up to your best friend's house and that new Power Wheels?
Okay.
What are those two
But-
reactions? What are those two reactions?
But
You're
what
right.
if let's say the Power Wheels cost $300? I don't know what it costs. But let's say you also have the same value, the $300 worth of X-Men figures, huh?
Wow.
Let's say the money is
yeah.
the same now. What are we talking
But then
about?
the thing is,
Damn.
to bring that into effect, when you're talking about Power Wheels, and you said in your argument for Power Wheels that you've got tons of money. That child is loved. Their parents are probably rich, right? So why wouldn't they just get you 6 different Power Wheels, one for you and all your friends?
Okay, then.
Woo!
But
hypothetical situation, yeah.
But everything has to be the same then. That same now, that's $1,800. That says $1,800. But now, in a vacuum, now we need $1,800 worth of X-Men figures. That means
bro,
everyone in the whole school
now
can
that's
get a
bro.
figure.
too much. Then
No, that is compelling. That is
Thank you.
compelling.
to say now. So now we're taking in what it cost when we haven't done this at all.
Yeah.
In the bracket.
It's a pretty late bracket edition.
Look, Dan, I'll
late
make whatever
bracket.
arguments I want to make.
Just bringing up the facts here.
Because a Power Wheel. So you're saying it's a better toy because it's less expensive. We have not one time talked about the expensiveness
Maybe we
of
should.
the
Save it.
toys.
I saved that argument
You're
for now.
disgusting.
And maybe we should
I
have.
decided to save that
And
argument
maybe we
for
should have
now.
because that is
That's
hella
disgusting.
compelling. If I had $300 worth of X-Men figures, I would take that over the Power Wheels.
Right, and think about
As a
how
child, I
many
feel like-
kids could actually have X-Men figures because it's like, hey, of course, yeah, little Johnny, I could spend $9, $10 on this Wolverine figure. But and you can't just go by. You're not, for most kids, they just can't be walking in a Walmart or whatnot and say, hey, I want that Power Wheels, and in their mother or father's like, sure, we'll get you this Power Wheels because it's a very big expense. But think about how many kids could have access to these very
And that's
affordable.
great. That's not what the
very
what the tournament's
affordable-
about.
that-
Because they really, in your example, wanted the Hot Wheel or the Power Wheels. That's what they wanted. But they settled for the cheaper toy because they could afford it. That
There's
doesn't
no
make it a
settling.
better toy.
I didn't say it was settling. I'm just saying in two
You just
different
explained
scenarios. I'm saying in one scenario, kid A says, I want those Power Wheels. And the mom or dad says, no, I'm sorry. We don't have Power Wheels money right now.
But we got X-Men money.
And
That's
then
what you're
there's
saying.
kid B. And kid B says, hey, I want that Wolverine.
Bartholomew.
Not Scott Summers. 'cause I don't like
Bartholomew B.
Scott Summers.
You disgust me even more. Now you're making this
And
personal.
the parent
when it didn't have
says,
to
you
be.
know what? I got a little bonus money for my job at Golden Corral. I got a little extra change.
Damn.
So yeah, you can have that Wolverine. You can have that
Damn.
weapon.
With that logic,
That's-
why would you not have stick and tire in this position, E? Why didn't you vote for
'Cause
that?
I never saw a stick and tire at Walmart
Was it in
bundled
the store?
together
Did
as
they
a
sell
toy.
They have both those things.
Guaranteed, it's over in the
Bundled
sporting
together
goods.
as a
They sell
toy?
In the
sticks?
sporting goods
They don't
section.
sell sticks.
In the sporting goods section, I was there yesterday.
Wow.
Next to the yoga
I said
mats.
bundled together as a toy.
And
is
I
what
said next to the yoga mats, didn't I?
And I said bundled together as
Yes,
a toy.
next to the yoga mats.
It's not a toy. They were not marketed as a toy.
Okay. Power Wheels. Come on, E. Telling your partner to bring in equality of pricing.
I'm
if
not
you-
trying to convince you. I've
if
already
you-
made my vote.
I'm saying if you have the money to get a Power Wheels, you're gonna get a Power Wheels over X-Men every time. Regardless, you're not gonna go into the store and be like, "Well, do you want this Power Wheels or do you want like this $300 thing of X-Men?"
Would you call it a Power Wheels? Or
I don't
would
know.
you call
I'm
it-
trying to figure that out. Honestly, I
One
said,
Power Wheels, please.
I
One
said it
Power
4
Wheels.
different ways.
Oh, what? Would they know?
That's the exact scenario in my head, but I was like, I gotta get through this.
I was gonna
to
say
make
that,
my
but you said it
point.
like 3 times. I said I gotta talk about this. Oh God.
He's talking about the snapshot. The snapshot, if you rolling up on the Power Wheels versus the snapshot if you rolling up with a couple new X-Men figures, they're very different things. Everybody loses their mind as you rolling up in the new Bentley with the rims, not at the new Wolverine with the new claws.
I feel like
I'll
it
go
just
with
gets
this.
old over time. you
It
know?
does, and that's what I was about to say. Is the Power Wheels, the Power Wheel, the Power Wheels, the Power Wheel is one toy, and as amazing as the toy is, I feel like eventually you get bored of it. Not to mention that when the battery gets low and you're going real slow, and it's faster to walk than it is to like drive, that sucks too. But more so because people get bored with just one thing. X-Men, you got a whole just diaspora of X-Men toys. So X-Men. God, that hurt. I'm sorry.
I have a question.
It's over for Power Wheels.
What has Power Wheels beaten?
Power
What has
Wheels
Power Wheels beaten in this bracket? I need to know.
has beaten Rubik's Cube,
Mhm.
Sorry,
Mhm.
and the Viewmaster,
been a
and
cakewalk.
also the Nerf crossbow.
It's been a cakewalk for Power Wheels up to this. That's a cakewalk. That's a cakewalk.
That's the first.
I was hoping that it beat something I could throw more of an argument at, but no.
Yeah, nice try.
It was pretty easy for Power Wheels.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
easy.
been a cakewalk for Power Wheels.
Okay, so what's up next?
X-Men, man.
But a
Yeah.
better toy?
X-Men for the
X-Men?
diversity and,
Okay.
and the range.
I mean, I love X-Men.
time.
It's just that pop.
You can pick up an X-Men at any given time whenever you want to play it. Sometimes you got to wait for a Power Wheels to charge. That sucks. Like 6-7 hours. That's the worst.
Until you
child, it's an
become
eternity.
smart enough to just charge it when you're
It's
done
not
with
about smart. It's about time. It's about
Just-
time.
it. You plug it
what
up when you're done.
But what if you play with it for like 4 or 5 hours?
It's done, guys.
The votes
And
are
then
in.
you go.
It's done.
It's
The
I'm
votes
sorry.
are in.
That's fine.
X-Men.
It's tough.
It's fair.
Oh,
It's
it's tough.
fair.
It's
It's
tough.
fair. It's fair. It's a
tough.
fair win.
X-Men.
Do you want more? Of course you do.
Follow the podcast on Spotify and feel the power.